My home is a rather fabulous display of expert interior decorating, if I do say so myself. But there is one gloomy corner that I must brighten up, and only the light of a mithril candlestaff will do. Could you forge me one? I'll pay you handsomely.
Everyone loves gorillas. Mummy, is that you? Oh, I get it. I'm dreaming again. Oh, in that case, I'll have to play the drums. Bye, Mummy.
This water wheel's been out of commission for a while. I had some parts for a replacement delivered, but they were dropped all the way up the hill. I haven't got the stamina to push it down. Would you mind doing the honors? A big old wallop ought to send it on its way. That's a big help, thank you. Right, now to unpack it. Hopefully I'll be alright putting it together. But I have a feeling I might need to ask for your help again. But first things first, payment for your delivery service.
Who's ready for some pumpkin pie?
What to do? What to do? The guests at my party got a little, shall we say, boisterous, and decided my bed would make a better bouncy castle. Couple that with all the honey cakes we'd eaten, and it was smash! Bye bye, bed. Say, you wouldn't by any chance be able to fix me up a new one, would you? We'll all be a goat's granny. Is that a new bed for me? Thanks very much. How about a pork pie to celebrate? Oh, no. For the sake of my new bed, my diet must start today. Have this instead.
Who's ready for some pumpkin pie?
Yep, as expected, I haven't got the faintest idea of how to put a water wheel together. That's not exactly something a hobbit gets taught, is it? Not like baking, gardening, or sleeping. You, on the other hand, why, you look like an expert water wheel builder.
Give us a hand, would you? Ah, perfect timing. Remember that cave you helped me out with? Well, I've stumbled upon this old warehouse that looks to be in a similar state and bearing similar loot. I'm sure you know the rest. Help me sort the place out, and I'll deal you in on the treasure. You know, I think that'd look better over there. Oh, sorry. Ignore me. Now that's a tidy warehouse. Now the treasure is ours for the... Oh, who am I fooling? I grabbed the treasure before you even got here. You see, the kindness you've shown me today, that, my friend, is the greatest treasure of all. That, and I do love a tidy warehouse.
among you can endure my trial? You there. Come help me test out this assault course I've been making. And be sure to make haste, as I'll be timing you. Don't ask me why, just go. I think that may have been a little too easy. And without the proper training, we will be unprepared should an orc attack befall us. I'll make some adjustments, so be sure to return later. We meet again, conqueror of the Elven Assault course. Perhaps you have come to try your hand at the new and improved, supremely difficult Elven Assault course. The name is a work in progress. Don't ask me why, just go. Display, and an exemplary assault course, if I do say so myself. I believe this should be challenging enough for training now. My gratitude for your demonstration.
Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Hope you've got enough mithril bricks, stranger. Careful with the furnace, eh? Nice item, that. Picked up any good designs lately? Careful with the furnace, eh? Pleasure doing business with you. It's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? Nice item, that. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. Item designs can be found all over the earth.
Oh, Pumpkin Guardian. Not 2 minutes after you went through the trouble of getting my cart back, the blasted thing fell apart. I can take a hint. I must be destined to make all my pumpkin deliveries on foot. But it takes so long. Here, fancy netting yourself a neat trick to double in your loot? Then forge me some mithril horseshoes so I can double my speed. Once again, you've come to my aid and the aid of all my darling pumpkins bound for their new homes. I can't thank you enough for all your help. But take this for your trouble.
I hear some kind soul is going around forging goods for people in exchange for novelty secrets. It just so happens that I'm in the market for a mithril megapult, which fires boulders instead of pellets, and have a trinket that attracts loot to exchange for it. Now to wait for that kind stranger to happen by.
If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging. Careful with the furnace, eh? Nice item, that. If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging. Careful with the furnace, eh? Pleasure doing business with you. Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? Pleasure doing business with you. If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging. Careful with the furnace, eh? You've done this before, haven't you? If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging. Careful with the furnace, eh? You've done this before, haven't you? With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? Pleasure doing business with you. If you got the designs and the materials, I got the forging. As you've got a hot oven and the right ingredients.
You forged a mithril megapult for me? So you're the wandering forger. Well, it seems good things really do come to those who wait, and to those who forge things for people. Oh, I wonder what else I could ask you to forge for me. Could you come back later when I've had time to think?
By my beard, will someone please trade something with me for this thing? All it does is create studs in a very pungent manner. My merchant's pride prevents me from simply throwing it away. So forge me a... oh, I don't know, a mithril giddy-up staff? That's a real thing, isn't it? Finally! I can be rid of this infernal trinket and its repugnant ability. Away with you, foul gem. Never darken my doorway again. Ooh, and I suppose I'll be taking that staff off your hands. Handy for finding horses, don't you know?
What's that, friend? Why, yes, I have been working out. With these 3 trunk arms of mine, I believe I could wield a 10-ton mithril warhammer. I'd need someone to forge me one, though. Would you mind? You can have something to make you look as impressive as me in return. Brought me the mithril warhammer. Oh, marvelous! I'm amazed you were able to carry it all this way. You must be almost as strong as yours truly. And I think that's an achievement worth celebrating. Hurrah!
My boat was a total wreck after those goblins made off with it, so it looks like I'm off boat shopping. And those things don't come cheap. Oh, that reminds me. Supposedly, a mithril booty blade is a great thing to have when you need to make some fast money. Or booty, rather. If you run and forge me one, I'll tell you how to make your fiercest foes look ridiculous. Ah, you brought me a mithril booty blade. Thank you. Now I can go clobber some of those pesky goblins and raise the funds for a new boat at the same time. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh, yes. Your reward.
Those otherworldly objects I've seen around, what are they? Artifacts that only one garbed in mithril wraith armor could use, perhaps? This trinket for finding rubies, it's all yours if you forge me some of that mysterious armor. So this is the mithril wraith armor, and it reveals hidden objects. Maybe now I can finally find a way to open that mysterious gate I saw.
I've been trying to train birds to retrieve loot for quite a while, but to no avail. I suppose I'll have to bite the arrow and ask that you forge me a mithril falcon. It's not a real bird, but through some enchantment, it brings riches back from everything it touches. In exchange, you may have this gem that makes you invincible. Sounds like a fair trade, does it not?
my liege. Our king asks you to go and oversee today's mining operation.
Built deep within the mountain itself, the beauty of this fortress city.
What do you know about cooking, dwarf?
Shut up.
Let the Flurger River Hobbit talk.
The secret to cooking dwarf is
With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? You've done this before, haven't you?
Not a moment too soon. I thought I'd made a breakthrough with the birds, but it turns out the objects they were returning were... well, let's just say it wasn't loot. Much obliged, friend.
Mm-hmm.
To prance and sing, trum-ti-trum-ti-trum, and you could forge me just the thing, trum-ti-trum-ti-trum. It's called a mithril music kit. Me life would be complete with it. Your prize will find you mithril bricks. Trum-di-doo-di-dum. You found it, a mithril music kit you found. So happy, so let me sing it loud and proud. Now here's that prize I promised you. Yeah.
taking these crank handles off. I can never find one when I need one. I'd forged myself a mithril skeleton crank which fits any slot. But for some reason they don't take kindly to goblins in the blacksmith. You could forge me one, though. Oh, and I could tell you how to start a worldwide party in return. What's that? Oh, a mithril skeleton crank. Finally, I can bust this thing open. And many other things besides. Here, I'll let you do the honours on this one as an extra thanks or whatever.
My cat's rather grumpy. Might I ask for your assistance? My cat's rather grumpy. A very grumpy cat indeed. And we all know what a grumpy cat needs, don't we? A grumpy fish. Or any old fish, really. Including any fish you happen to have on your person, if you'd be so kind. There we are. What do we say to the nice stranger, Caspian? Thank you. Yes, that's right. That ought to cheer the little furball up for a few minutes. Please take this for the fish. The mithril fireworks bow. I'm told it's the future. All the fun of the fireworks, with none of the unpleasantness of hauling a big cart around. I don't know when I'll next be near a blacksmith, so could I trouble you to forge me one? I'll make it worth your while with a trick to finding more emeralds.
What am I to do?